It does? Okay. Check, check. Check one, check two. Am I working? Check, check. Yep. Turn down the... Oh. Check, check. Did I just lose? Check, check. Left and right. Perfect. That's Fred. Good old Fred. Love him. Good evening and welcome to Seekonk High School for our first final session of the weekend, not counting the distance session that was last night. This is our Saturday night final session. We have an exciting night of swimming in store for everyone here tonight. I see already 55, 57 people waiting for the broadcast. Still have a warm-up going on. Crimson is in the water along with some swimmers from the Storm, Nashua Storm. Alongside Robin Connors tonight, I'm Jeremy Abreu. Robin will be handling the camera action here tonight to make sure everyone has a front row seat on their swimmers in the finals. Should be an exciting one. We'll start off when we do start off. Event number 4, it will be the girls 13 and over 200-yard IM final with all the finals tonight. B final will be first, followed by the A final. After the girls, 200 IM will go to the boys. Then we'll go to the 100 freestyle. After the 100 free, we'll go to the 50 fly, 200 butterfly, 100 breast. And then we'll close things out with the 50, we'll have the 50 back, the 2 back, and that will close things out. So a fun, exciting night of swimming in store here. Should be getting done around 7:15, 7:30. It's been a great meet so far. A lot of exciting swims in both the 13 and over and 12 and under sessions this afternoon and this morning, respectively. Distance session last night and Friday night was also very good, so we expect the trend of great swimming to continue. My voice is starting to get a little raspy. A lot of talking, a lot of talking here, and I still got a full day ahead of me tomorrow. First off, I know the Bonin family is out there. Wanted to give a big thank you to Roger and Stephanie. Very unexpectedly and generous, brought me a bag of Subway for dinner. So thank you to the Bonins. Certainly do appreciate it. I've had lots of gifts today. I certainly don't want to forget anyone. We had Ara Parsegian brought me a nice little bag of cookies The Ericksons with a bag of M&Ms and a card. Tracy Gagnon with some great old-fashioned, not old-fashioned, why did I say old-fashioned? Homemade iced tea, lemonade. Dorothy Tran brought me a Starbucks drink, so really appreciate all the generosity out there. Looking forward to a good night. We have some of the timers who have entered the building. Dave Kaiser, Greg LaRoche, Cindy Klipfel, Fred Hartman, Mike Kavick. I know we have Belinda Newbern from WCP here. I don't know which one Belinda is because I only know her through the live chat. But thank you to all of the volunteers. We have a full house ready for some swimming action tonight. Once again, we'll start off with the girls. 200-yard IM. The top qualifier in the 13 and 14 age group was Maggie Holland. Excuse me, it was not Maggie Holland. It was, yes, I don't know. I'm confused here. Stand by. All right, a little confusion there. Maggie Holland was the top qualifier for the 13s and 14s, 218.86. For the 15 and overs, it was Megan Kramer, 210.11. So swimmers are being asked to clear the pool. Callie Rosario, Gabriella Rizzuto, Tracy Mahoney. I see you on the live stream. Thank you for joining us. Up to 62 people. You've heard me say this ad nauseum this weekend. Please hit the thumbs up button on the video. Certainly, this is a video we want to elevate in the search results and get as many eyes on this as possible. So, want to get everybody who's watching to hit that like button, that thumbs up. Two more parent volunteer timers, Jason Gravlin, John Kiang, in the house here tonight. Slowly filtering towards their lanes. The pool has been cleared. The B final has been lined up. Heat 1 will feature in lane 1 Audrey Bonin from Crimson. In lane 2, Taylor O'Neill from Crimson. In lane 3, Madison Stearns from Crimson. In lane 4, Jillian Giesler from Crimson. In lane 5, Sydney Brady from Crimson. And in lane 6, it will be Bella Newbern from WCP. That's Wayland Community Pool. They will be your swimmers in the B finals.
Welcome to the Saturday evening finals. Our first event this afternoon of this evening. Event number 4 is the girls 13 over 200 IM. This is the B final for the 13 and 14 girls. B1.
Officials are ready. We are ready to go here, folks. This will be the B final of the girls 13, 14, 200 IM. Audrey Bonin in lane 1, Taylor O'Neill in 2, Madison Stearns in 3, Jillian Giesler in 4, Sydney Brady in lane 5, Bella Newbern in lane 6. Top qualifier in the B final was Madison Stearns, 225.92. She's in lane 3. I expect these swimmers to be bunched up very closely throughout the race. It looks like the bookends are out to an early start. So Audrey Bonin in lane 1, riding a strong butterfly. She'll be your leader out in a 30.55, transitioning over to backstroke. So Bonin, the 13-year-old from Crimson, swam at 229.13 in prelims this morning. Madison Stearns making a move in lane 3. Bella Newbern in lane 6. So the outside lanes 1 and 6, middle lanes 3, those are where your leaders come from. It was Bonin who led after the butterfly. See if she's able to maintain that lead through the backstroke. Too close to call here. It was Bonin still in the lead, 107.98 as they transition over to Breaststroke. So Audrey Bonin, the 13-year-old from Crimson, trying to get it done out of lane 1 here in our opening B final of the 2IM. Bonin has extended her lead through the breaststroke, so showing a very powerful breaststroke, good glide, very strong kick. Bonin has extended the lead to about 2 body lengths over the next closest swimmer, and that's her teammate Madison Stearns from Crimson. So Audrey Bonin looking to take the B final out of lane 1. She's got a 5-second lead on Stearns. Giesler in lane 4 making a move on Stearns. So it looks like Giesler is taking over second place. But no one is going to catch her, folks. It will be Audrey Bonin in lane 1, your B final winner. 221.95 for Bonin. Giesler and Stearns will battle it out for second. It was Giesler in lane 4. Madison Stearns coming in third. So Audrey Bonin, your B final winner. We'll move into our A final now. Alexandra Akhmeva in lane 1, Angela Parasolt in lane 2, Maggie Holland, our top qualifier, in lane 3, Josie Stevens from the Storm in lane 4, Peyton Brady from Crimson in 5, Alexandra Marvel in lane 6. Anne Marie, thank you for the offer of timing. We're all set here. Barry Kudo making an appearance. Go Gators. So it's Peyton Brady out early in the fly. She splits a 29.38. She's in lane 5 from Crimson, 14 years old. She swam a 222.31 this morning in prelims. Looking very strong through the fly, and in her opening 25 of backstroke, she remains in the lead. Followed closely by Holland in 3, Parasolt in 2, Akhmeva in 1. But it's Peyton Brady in lane 5 at the halfway point. She'll continue to be your leader. Transitioning into the breaststroke. Keep an eye on Holland here. So Holland, an exceptional breaststroker. I would expect that Holland will close the gap, maybe even catch or pass Brady by the time they turn into the freestyle. But we'll see Peyton Brady looking really strong in lane 5. Holland's trying to make a move, but Brady has a very powerful breaststroke here. And if a move is going to be made, it's going to have to be in the freestyle. Peyton Brady is led from the start. She's transitioned over to freestyle with Holland behind her. Holland's trailing her by about almost 2 seconds. Brady will make her turn on the far end for home. She's opened up the lead on Holland, and it will be Peyton Brady in lane 5 from Crimson. She's at the flags, and it will be Brady. 2:14.28. Maggie Holland will take second. 2:17.56. Third place will go to Alexandra Akhmeva, but Peyton Brady, your A final winner in the 13-14 2IM. Up next, we'll have the 15 and over B final. Allie Brenner in lane 1 from Crimson, Braylon Wilson from the Storm in 2, Bella Smith from Crimson in 3, Emily Kang from Gators in 4, Savannah Lombardi from Gators in 5, and Ella Kunanen from the Storm in lane 6. Top time, or top qualifying prelim time coming into this heat, Bella Smith, 2:15.89. She's in lane 3. It's Braylon Wilson, though, in lane 2 from the Storm, out to the early lead. So she'll go a 28.46 butterfly as she transitions over to backstroke. Swimming very close to that lane line between lanes 1 and 2. It's Wilson followed by her teammate in lane 6, Ella Kunanen. So Wilson will make the turn to breaststroke here. She's got Bella Smith from Crimson right next to her. So Wilson, the 15-year-old from the Storm, Smith, 17 from Crimson. They are neck and neck with Wilson still in the lead in lane 2. Wilson in 2, Smith in 3. They're almost stroke for stroke at the wall. It's Smith who will make the turn first for freestyle. So Bella Smith in lane 3, Braylon Wilson in lane 2. The B final will come down to these two young ladies. Wilson in lane 2 with the gold cap. Smith in lane 3 with the maroon cap. Once again, almost stroke for stroke here. It's anybody's race as they approach the flags. Wilson in 2, Smith in 3, and it will be Wilson, 2:13.40. Smith goes to 2:13.76, so Braylon Wilson, your B final winner. 0.3 of a second will move into the A final. Moving on to the A finals. In lane 1, Tegan Jeffers from the Storm. In lane 2, Cambria Jewett from the Storm. In lane 3, Megan Kramer from Crimson. In lane 4, Addison Abreu from Gators. In lane 5, Abby McGuire from Gators. And in lane 6, Zoe Davis. Top time coming in belongs to Megan Kramer, 2:10.11. So Kramer's in lane 3. Tightly grouped bunch of swimmers. Here it was Abby McGuire to the wall first. So Abby McGuire, the 18-year-old from Gators, in lane 5. Kramer now looks to have taken the lead. So Megan Kramer, the beat Boston College commit, in lane 3. Followed closely by Jewett and Abreu. So Abreu making up a little space here as we go into the breaststroke. Kramer first, Jewett second. Abreu has moved into third at the breaststroke here. She's battling with McGuire, lanes 4 and 5. Megan Kramer has pulled away slightly. So outstanding breaststroke pull out there in lane 5 by McGuire. Her and Abreu are battling for second, really, along with Jewett. Kramer's all alone as she makes the turn for home in the freestyle. So it's going to take a monumental effort for Jewett, Abreu, or McGuire to catch Megan Kramer. 18 from Crimson. She was the top qualifier, 2:10.11 this morning. Second fastest time was Abreu, 2:10.17, so 6/100ths off. It will be Megan Kramer taking first. Addison Abreu starting to pull away for a second. And it will be Addison Abreu, followed by Abby McGuire. So Kramer, Abreu, McGuire. But it is Megan Kramer, 2:06.99, your A final winner. We'll move into event number 5, the boys B final, 13 and over. George Lamb in lane 1, Jack Eady in lane 2, Zach Prue in lane 3, Zach Dauphin in lane 4. Moritz Gerhard in lane 5 and Noah Richardson in lane 6. So Zach Prue had the top time coming in 2:14.02, followed by Zach Dauphin 2:17.84, and it is Zach Prue in lane 3. He goes out at 26:28. So Prue, the 14-year-old from Liquid Space Swim Club based out of North Kingstown. Zach Dauphin in lane number 4 running second. Jack Eady in lane 2 running third. So Zach Prue coming into this heat had the top qualifying time of the B finalists, 2:14.02, so almost 4 seconds ahead of the next closest swimmer, and that's where he lives right now. He's about 4 seconds ahead of Zach Dauphin, who is in lane 4. So Prue has had himself a good weekend thus far. Fantastic camera work here by Robin Connors, making sure everybody's in on all the action at both ends of the pool. Zach Prue will hit the wall and make the turn for Freestyle. He's got about a 4 to 5 second lead on Dauphin. 4-second lead. So it's Prue and Dauphin, the two Zachs, and then everybody else. Third place looks to be George Lamb right now in lane 1, although Jack Eady's going to have something to say about that as we make this turn for the final 25. Zach Prue from Liquid Space will be your B flight winner, followed by Dauphin and then Eady. We'll move on to the 13-14A final.
This is heat 2, the 13-14A final.
This should be a good one. Holden Brown in lane 1, George Groves in lane 2, Kai Shinkyo, your top qualifier, in lane 3, Damian Figuet Kosarev in 4, Keith Hartman in 5, and Ara Parsegian in lane 6. Like I said, Kai Shinkyo from Gators in lane 3 was your top qualifier by 3 seconds. 2:04.18. It's Shinkyo out in front early, being pushed here by Groves in lane 2. Brown in lane 1. So it's Kai Shinkyo goes to 26.94 fly. Transitions into the back where you can see those powerful strokes starting to create a little bit of separation between himself and Groves in lane 2. Groves a solid backstroker in his own right, but Shinkyo has now put almost a body length and a half between him and Groves. So Shinkyo will make the transition over to breaststroke. Holden Brown and George Groves battling in lanes 1 and 2. Damian Figuet Kosarev in lane 4. Also in the mix for second place. With all due respect to all of these swimmers, I don't think anyone is going to catch Shinkyo. We'll see. I've been wrong before. Shinkyo is running first. Groves second. Figuet Kosarev third. So the battle for second place will be between Holden Brown, George Groves, and Damian Figuet Kosarev. Shinkyo is blazing a trail, came in at 2:04.18. He will be your A flight winner. Kai Shinkyo from Gators. Looks like Damian Figuet Kosarev has pulled ahead for second, so he'll take second. Third place will go to Holden Brown. George Groves will take fourth, but it was Kai Shinkyo out of lane 3 from Gators, your A flight winner. We'll move into the B final for the 15 and over 200 IM. Lightning warfare here, folks. Pay attention or miss out. So we're looking for Isaac Bowden. So we're missing Isaac Bowden from Crimson. We're going without him. Lane 6 will be empty. Ryan Kornacki in 1, Alex Lopes in 2, Garrett Jones in 3, Dan Brudney in 4, William Quee in lane 5. This is the B final for the boys, 2 IM. Garrett Jones in lane 3 had the best time coming in this morning, 2:07.90. So it's Jones and Lopes, Jones in 3, Lopes in 2 as they transition from fly into backstroke. Jones, a 15-year-old from Gators. Again, like some of these other finals, putting some distance between him and second place right now. Second place would be Alex Lopes, running about 3 seconds behind. So Lopes is really going to have to make up some time here in the breaststroke. Dan Brudney looks like he's moved into second place in lane 4. So Brudney and Lopes, dead heat for second. But it's Garrett Jones who has now put about 2 body lengths between him and either Brudney or Lopes. They're both about a dead heat in lanes 2 and 4. They were 3/100ths of a second apart on the scoreboard. It was Brudney in second. So Jones will make the turn for home. Garrett Jones will be your 15 and over 2 IM boys B flight winner. The race for second will be between Brudney and Lopes, and it looks like it's Dan Brudney who's starting to pull away in lane 4. So Jones, Brudney, Lopes, 1, 2, 3. We'll move into the A final. Michael Yang in lane 1, Quentin Miguel in 2, William Anon in 3, Benjamin Lee in 4, Paul Denega in 5, and Ryan Connors in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to William Anon, 1:56.98. So the only swimmer who went a sub 2 minutes in the prelims. He's going to be tough to beat. He's first to the wall, splitting a 25.45, so a half a second ahead of Benjamin Lee in lane 4. William Anon, 17-year-old from Gators, in lane 3. He was your top qualifier this morning. So Anon putting a little bit of distance now between him and Lee. Great turn by Lee there, bucket turn going from back to breast. But a superb pullout from Anon, a very solidly built, tall 17-year-old from Gators. Anon went 1:56.98 this morning. He's now got about a body and a half length lead on Benjamin Lee in lane 4. As we transition into the freestyle, the lead is 3.5 seconds for Anon, so he's going to be tough to beat. Take a look at the white water that he is kicking up. Very powerful kick. Went a 156 this morning. He's going to be close to that. And it's Anon, a 156.16, so improving on his time this morning. He'll take the A flight, dropping almost a second in the meantime. Benjamin Lee comes in second, Michael Yang in third, but it was William Anon, your A flight winner. We'll move into event number 24, the girls 11 and 12 100 freestyle. This is the A final, only one final for the girls, 11, 12, 100 free. Tatum Lombardi in lane 1, Sadie Gagnon in 2, Caden McKibben in lane 3, Elizabeth Guevara in lane 4, Reese Gravelin in 5, Jamie Dixon in lane 6. Caden McKibben had the top qualifying time this morning, 57.93, excuse me. She's in lane 3, 12-year-old from Crimson, and she's out to the early lead. Elizabeth Guevara, Reese Gravelin right behind. So McKibben in 3, Guevara in 4, Gravelin in lane 5. Let's watch the turn on the far end here. So it's McKibben and Gravelin, lanes 3 and 5, as they make the turn for home. Gravelin making a late push in lane 5, but it will be Caden McKibben taking it. Gravelin will take second, 56.93 for McKibben in lane 1. She caps off a great day. Some spectacular swims with 4 out of these 6 young ladies going sub 1 minute. Caden McKibben, your 11, 12, 100 free winner. We'll move on to the boys. Finn Glatt in lane 1, Jack Reed in lane 2, Josef Gerhard in 3, Jack Kong in 4, Riley Wilson in 5, and Matthew Fecto in lane 6. Josef Gerhard went a 101.21 this morning. Jack Kong went a 101.88, so those are your 2 swimmers to keep an eye on, lanes 3 and 4. Gerhard in the yellow cap, Kong in the black cap. It's Gerhard. Extending that lead out a bit. Gerhard in 3, Kong in 4, and it will be Josef Gerhard taking it 59.95. So great swim by Gerhard, dropping over a second and a half from his prelims this morning. Josef Gerhard takes it. Jack Kong in second. Jack Reed comes in third. We'll move now into event 6, our girls 13 and over 100-yard freestyle. B final will be first. Angela Parasolt in 1, Josie Stevens in 2, Madison Stearns in 3, Bella Newburn in 4, Victoria Zhang in 5, Alexandra Marvel in lane 6. Madison Stearns, the only swimmer in this heat to go sub 1 minute this morning, 59.47 for Stearns. She's in lane 3. Lanes 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 really all bunched up next to each other. It was Parasolt at the 50 turn, 28.17, so keep an eye on Parasolt. Tough to see with the coaches and crowd, but she's in lane 1. She was your leader at the turn, 28-17. Good turn there by Parasol as she looks to extend the lead out of lane 1. Stearns and Newbern making a push, but it will be Angela Parasol getting it done in lane 1, 58-21, your B final winner. Bella Newbern will take second, 58-76. Madison Stearns third, 58-82. But Angela Parasol, your B flight winner. We'll move into our A final for the 13-14 girls in the 100 free. Maggie Holland in 1, Alexandra Akhmeva in 2, Katrin Dupre in 3, Jocelyn Halsey in 4, Peyton Brady in 5, Chloe Song in 6, Brady looking for her second victory tonight. Peyton Brady, 14 years old from Crimson in lane 5. It's Akhmeva in lane 2 from Gators. Your leader at the 50, 26-66. She was followed by Holland in lane 1. So don't look now, but here comes Brady in lane 5. Akhmeva in lane 2. She's battling with Peyton Brady. It's anybody's race at the flags, and it will be Akhmeva taking it in lane 2. Alexandra Akhmeva, 55-63. Peyton Brady will take second, 56-14. Maggie Holland third, 56-38. So Alexandra Akhmeva will move on to the 15 and over B final. Savannah Lombardi in 1, Julia Pelchat in 2, Isabella Bobasea in 3, Ella Kunanen in 4, Bella Smith in 5, Chelsea Friedland in lane 6. Isabel Bobasea came in with a 55-54. She's from the Storm, fastest qualifier this morning. But it's Pelchat out in lane 2, who will hit the turn and accelerate and nail her turn to extend the lead. So Julia Pelchat in lane 2. She had a 55-98 this morning. She's swimming possessed here in lane 2. Let's see if she can hold on. Friedland making a move here in lane 6. So it's Pelchat and Friedland. They're at the flags. Who's it going to be? Chelsea Friedland by 1/100th of a second. Friedland goes a 54-70. Pelchat goes a 54-71. So Friedland edging out Pelchat by the slimmest of margins. We'll move into our A final. Can I take a breath? Whew. Megan Kramer in lane 1, Ainsley Nalen in 2, Emily Kang in 3, Tegan Jeffers in 4, Addison Abreu in 5, Courtney Bogosian in lane 6. Top time coming into today from this morning belongs to Emily Kang in lane 3, a 53-88.
Next event is event number 7. It's the boys 13 over 100-yard freestyle. Week 1 should be behind the box.
So it's Megan Kramer at the turn, 25-73, the only sub-26 split. So Kramer being pushed by Kang, and it's Megan Kramer. Megan Kramer goes a 53-36 to take the A final. Emily Kang will take second. Tegan Jeffers third.
Heat 1, 13-14 B final.
Lane 1, George Lamb. Lane 2, Jackson White. Lane 3, Breakin' Shea. Lane 4, Jaden Yang. Lane 5, Dominic Neal. Lane 6, Cormac Hughes. Breakin' Shea came in with the top time of 58.58. So Breakin' Shea in lane 3, leading the way here early. Jackson White now makes a move in lane 2. He's from Liquid Space Swim, also 14. And it looked like it was Jackson White who nailed the turn first. So Jackson White in lane 2, Breakin' Shea in 3. It will come down to these two. White in 2, Shea in 3, and it will be Jackson White taking it in lane 2. 55.83 for White. Breakin' Shea will take second. Jaden Yang third. 13-14 A final coming up. Moritz Gerhard in lane 1, Holden Brown in 2, Zach Prue in 3, Keith Hartman in 4, Pierce Roush in lane 5, Alex Abdelin in lane 6. Zachary Prue from Liquid Space had your top time coming in, 53.79. Prue was already a winner here earlier in the 2IM. Trying to repeat this time in the A final, and it is Zach Prue in lane 3. Holden Brown to his right in lane 2 is the closest to Prue. So Holden Brown in 2, Zach Prue in lane 3. Prue's got about a half a body length. Brown closing fast. It will be Zach Prue, 51.80, taking it. Second place goes to Holden Brown. Third place, Keith Hartman. But it is Zach Prue with his second victory of the night. This is the first in the A flight. We'll move on to heat number 3, the 15 and over B final. Paul Denega in 1, Max Ginsberg in 2, Zach Halsey in 3, Patrick O'Connor in 4, Dan Brudney in 5, Dylan Jewett in lane 6. Halsey comes in with the top time this morning, 50.97. Halsey in 3, Ginsberg in 2. Keep an eye on them two as they're 1 and 2 right now. Ginsberg in 2, Halsey in 3. Ginsberg from Crimson, the 19-year-old. Halsey from Gators, the 16-year-old. So it's Halsey starting to pull away a little bit here. And it will be Zach Halsey from Gators taking it, 48.88 his time. Second place, Max Ginsberg. Third place, Paul Denega. So Zach Halsey, your B flight winner. We'll move on to your A flight. William McClellan in lane 1, Benjamin Lee in 2, Gabe Lee in 3, John Ziegler in 4, Garrett Jones in 5, Andrew Dew in lane 6. The white water is churning here, folks. These are the big dogs, 47.62, the top line time posted this morning by Gabe Lee. He's in lane 3. So keep an eye on Lee in 3 and McClellan in lane 1. 0.3 of a second apart right now. McClellan, a very notable sprinter. The two 16-year-olds battling here. It looks like it will be Gabe Lee. He's pulled away in lane 3. Gabe Lee, your winner from Gators, 47.21. John Ziegler comes in second. McClellan will take third. But it's Gabe Lee, your winner, 47.21. We'll move on to event
Won the A final, 11-12.
28, the girls 11-12 50-yard butterfly. Cameron Ai in 1, Kiara Wilson in 2, Elizabeth Guevara in 3, Reese Gravelin in 4, Samantha Ikabuchi in 5, Lucy Fickey in lane 6. This one will be over fast. Guevara came in with a 30.04. In lane 3, Gravelin came in with a 30.44, and Guevara is not messing around. She will win this one going away with a good time drop, 28.99 for Guevara. Gravelin will take second. Elizabeth Guevara, your girls 11-12 winner. We'll go to the boys 11-12 50 fly.
One of the boys, 11-12 50-yard butterfly, the A final.
Arav Mehta in lane 1, Jack Reed in 2, Jack Kong in 3, Joseph Gerhard in 4, David Chen in 5, Liam Hauser in lane 6. Jack Kong had the top time this morning, 32.83. He's in lane 3. So it's Reed in 2, Kong in 3, Gerhard in 4. It's anybody's race at the flags. We're going to have to go to the scoreboard. And it's Jack Reed. He takes it. 31.85 for Jack Reed. Jack Kong takes second. Joseph Gerhard third, but it was Jack Reed in lane 2, 31.85. Your 50 fly winner. We'll move on to event number 8, girls 13 and over, 2 fly. This will be the B final. Actually, this will be the only final for the 13-14. There'll be 4 swimmers, lanes 2 through 5. I am sweating like I just got off the Peloton. Whew. And boxing, right. Whew. Lightning warfare. We get a moment to catch our breaths here. Literally a moment. The 13 and 14 girls 2 flyers are lined up. So we're getting a little bit of an opportunity for a rest here. What exciting action from Seekonk High School tonight in the finals. And to think we're going to do it again tomorrow night, folks. So another full day of swimming action coming at you once again. Thank you to Robin Connors, doing a fantastic job with the cameras here tonight. The action's fast. She's keeping up. Here's the 13 and 14 girls 2 butterfly finals. In lane 2, Katrin Dupre. In lane 3, Jocelyn Halsey. In lane 4, Peyton Brady. And in lane 5, Alexandra Marvel. So I can breathe a little bit here. This is a 200. I mean, the 50 sprints, whew, even the 100 sprints have been intense, folks. A great night of swimming here at Seekonk High School. Joss Halsey and Peyton Brady lead the way. They both must be tired, having already swam tonight. Now having to endure the 200 butterfly. I know there's a lot of comments on the live chat. I just have not been able to keep up. I will admit, I have been overwhelmed slightly with the pace that we have been moving along thus far. So it's Jocelyn Halsey at the 100, 103.42 for Jocelyn, 14-year-old from Gators. up around 100 viewers for finals. Make sure you give us a like. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button if you could on YouTube. Give us a big like here for finals action. Hope you're enjoying it. Fast and the Furious here. So it's Joss Halsey in lane 3. She will be your winner, followed by Peyton Brady. But it's Joss Halsey. She goes to 2:17.60. Brady at 2:19.07. Third place looks like it's going to be Alexandra Marvel from the Storm in lane 5. But Joss Halsey So here's the 15 and over B final. Sarah Conquest in lane 2 from the Storm. Allie Brenner in lane 3 from Crimson. Hope Zayafith in lane 4 from Crimson. Brenner had the top time this morning, 2:23.88. She was followed closely by Zayafith, 2:24.80. Brenner first to the wall in lane 3. So we'll be right back here tomorrow morning, bright and early, for the 13 and over prelims in our third and final day of action at Seekonk High School. The afternoon will bring us the 12 and unders, and back here for finals tomorrow night, 5:30 or 5:25. Whatever the official time is. Hope Zayafith now has taken over the lead by a 10th over Brenner. So Zayafith in 4, Brenner in 3. So you'll notice Zayafith's underwaters are very strong in lane 4. Keep an eye on her underwaters at the turn. A little sign of exhaustion there at the wall, lingering for a second. Catching that breath, she's a trooper. Hope Zayafith, the 16-year-old from Crimson in lane 4. She has extended her lead over Brenner, and she will be your Heat 2 B-Flight winner. 2:15.43 the time for Zayafith. So outstanding swim by Hope. Fantastic underwaters, propelling Zayafith to victory. We'll move on to the A final of the girls' 15 and over 200-yard butterfly. Braylon Wilson in 1, Zoe Davis in 2, Abby McGuire in 3, Cambria Jewett in 4, Grace Bogosian in 5, Olivia Klipfel in 6. It was Abby McGuire. Tuning in the best time this morning, 2:09.19, the 18-year-old James Madison University commit from North Kingstown. It's McGuire to the wall first, 27.83, followed closely by Cambria Jewett from the Storm. She had a spectacular Morning along with her twin brother Dylan, both capturing top or near the top spots in multiple events. So McGuire, an 18-year-old, Jewett, a 15-year-old. This is where you see the strength and maturity of being an 18-year-old. McGuire, a very strong young lady, strong butterfly swimmer. With each 25-yard length, she's extending her lead over Jewett. Jewett won't go away, though. Neither will Zoe Davis. Zoe Davis is in lane 2, the 17-year-old from Crimson. She's pushing Jewett for second. Currently, she sits in third. So McGuire will make the turn for home. She'll walk out of here tonight the 15 and over champion in the 200-yard butterfly. Abby McGuire in lane 3, 2:09.24, followed by Cambria Jewett, 2:11.84. Third place will be Grace Bogosian in lane 5, 2:13.22. But it was Abby McGuire, your 200 fly, 15 and over champ. We'll move on to event number 9, boys 200 fly. So we have Noah Richardson in lane 3, Miller Wasick in lane 4. So only 2 swimmers here. Richardson, the 13-year-old from the Storm. Wasick, the 14-year-old from Crimson. Richardson went a 2:28.81 in prelims. Wasick a 2:43.36. Let's see what Wasick can do here. The numbers will tell you he's 15 seconds slower than Richardson. That doesn't necessarily tell the whole story, though. Wasick's been swimming this whole meet with a lot of heart. Very determined 14-year-old from Crimson. Richardson out in front early. The 100, it is Richardson in lane 3. Followed by Wasick. So the Nashua Storm with a very good showing in their first appearance here at Seekonk High School. Hope to see them in the future at more meets down here, and when we also get back to Brown University, hopefully in the fall. Richardson makes the turn for his final 50. So Noah Richardson, the 13-year-old from the Storm, now he'll look to improve on his 2:28 time this morning. He's at the flags at about 2:20. Should be a good drop here for Noah, and it is. Noah Richardson, 2:24.02. He'll take it. Miller Wasick will come in second. This will be the 13-14A final. Zach Dauphin in lane 1, Holden Brown in lane 2, Nick Kavik in 3, Kai Shinkyo in lane 4, Ara Parsegian in lane 5, Jack Eady in 6. So this, folks, I'm going to call it ahead of time. This is going to be one heck of a battle between Nick Kavik in 3, Kai Shinkyo in lane 4. About 0.4 of a second separated them this morning. It's Kavik who is out early in lane 3. 27:45 for Kavik. So over a second lead, he's already built up over Shinkyo in lane 4. Don't count Shinkyo out though. We've seen him make a lot of comebacks. But for now, it remains Nick Kavik, followed by Shinkyo. Holden Brown starting to make a move here in lane 2. Kavik is swimming like a man possessed here in lane number 3. The only swimmer under sub 1 minute at the 100 split. So Kavik had the top time coming in. It's Shinkyo holding tight in second place in lane 4, but here comes Zach Dauphin on lane 1 on the outside. So Dauphin passes Holden Brown and moves into third. So Nick Kavik in first, Shinkyo in second, Dauphin in third. No one will catch Kavik here, folks. Nick Kavik will be your winner. 2:06.07 for Kavik. Shinkyo goes to 2:08.81. Dauphin goes to 2:11.80. So Nick Kavik, your 13 and 14 winner.
This is heat 3, the 50-hour B final.
So this will be very interesting, folks. The 15 and over B final is one swimmer, Preston Dice from the Storm in lane 3. He went a 2:20.20 this morning. Had some interesting commentary from my daughter Addison yesterday. If you were able to catch it during the finals, we talked about being the only swimmer in the vicinity of the pool. So let's just say you don't have anyone to your right or to your left. I had always looked at it as something that would be a disadvantage. You had no one to push you. You had no one to pace against, possibly. But Addison mentioned it could be a pro and a con, and she mentioned that it could be a pro in that you're not focused on trying to catch someone or trying to beat someone. You're focused more on your technique when there's nobody next to you on either side. So multiple ways to look at that type of scenario. Preston Dice from the Storm swam a 2:20.20 this morning. He's on track to obliterate that. He's at a 1:04 at the turn. So Preston Dice, the 15-year-old from the Nashua Storm. He'll make the turn for his final 50. So Dice will finish up 2:18.53. So he drops a second and a half, almost 2. Here's your A final, 15 and over. We'll get you lane assignments. Harry Feng in lane 1, Ryan Connors in lane 2, Alan Zhang in lane 3, Andrew Kim in lane 4, Patrick O'Connor in 5, and Andrew Ng in lane 6. So Alan Zhang, the 16-year-old from Gators, comes in with a 154.71. Andrew Kim a 159.99, and they're your 2 leaders right now out of lanes 3 and 4. Connors holding tight in 3rd out of lane 2. So Alan Zhang goes a 154.71 this morning. He will 100 split a 52.61. So Zhang is the type of swimmer here, has a good chance to negative split this second half of the 2 fly. He'll make his final turn. 50 to go for Zhang in the driver's seat here in lane 3. Andrew Kim in 2nd. Patrick O'Connor has now moved into 3rd place in lane 5. He's battling with Connors in lane 2. Zhang already halfway through here. Going up against a 154.71. Zhang will go a 150.52 to win the 2 fly. Alan Zhang. Andrew Kim will take 2nd. Patrick O'Connor takes 3rd. Connors with a 2-second drop there. But it's Alan Zhang, your 15 and over 2 butterfly winner. We'll move on to event 34, girls 11-12 100-yard breaststroke.
Gentlemen, clear the pool, please.
So another little break in the action to catch our breaths as we move into the girls 11-12 100-yard breaststroke. This is the A final. Aberlin Swikala in lane 1, Samantha Ikabuchi in 2, Cadence Pham in lane 3, Claire Q in lane 4, Samara Gali in lane 5, Fiona Hughes in lane 6. Top time this morning belongs to Cadence Pham. She went a 123.45. Waiting to see who pulls away from the pack. Ikabuchi in lane 2 will be your leader at the 50, 39.06 her split. So it was Claire Q and Cadence Pham right behind her. Lanes 2, 3, and 4 all neck and neck. This one's going to come down to the wire, folks. Let's watch the turn on the far end. So it was Pham first to touch. Great finishing speed by Pham in lane 3. It's between Ikabuchi and Pham. They are stroke for stroke at the flags. Too close to call, and it will be Cadence Pham. No, Samantha Ikabuchi, 122.37. So Ikabuchi, 122.37. Cadence, it was Claire Q, 123.39. So Samantha Ikabuchi, your winner there out of Heat 2, the 12-year-old from Crimson, will move into the boys, event 35. Eric Zhu in lane 1, Evan Frechette in lane 2, Jack Kong in lane 3, Finn Glatt in lane 4, David Chen in 5, and Liam Hauser in lane 6. Frechette and Hauser, the two 11-year-olds competing here in lanes 2 and 6 respectively. Rest of the swimmers, 12. Jack Kong in lane 3 will be first to turn his 50. 38.46 for Kong. Finn Glatt, a little over a second behind in lane 4. So Frechette is running third. So Kong, Glatt, Frechette, 1, 2, 3 in that order right now as Kong has made the turn for home. So Jack Kong will be your winner, 121.79. He'll take it, followed by Finn Glatt, 125.76. Frechette will take third, 128.60. Jillian Blasi in lane 1, Caroline Blakesley in 2, Sydney Brady in 3, Carrie Cabral in 4, Carolina Kiang in lane 5, and in lane 6, Bella Newburn. This is the B final. Sydney Brady clocked the top time this morning out of this group, 120.03. She's in lane number 3. Very disciplined breaststroke by Brady. When you take a look at her head, it never moves beyond the vertical. So no side-to-side movement there. Very little up and down action. Just cutting through the water in lane 3. So the Brady family having themselves a day here at Seekonk High School. So it's Sydney Brady will take it, 117.51. Carrie Cabral will take second, 120.83. Third will go to Jillian Blasi in lane 1, 122.68. Congratulations to Sydney Brady. We'll move on now to the A final. Angela Parasault in 1, Audrey Bonin in lane 2, Josie Stevens in 3, Maggie Holland in 4, Victoria Zhang in 5, Taylor O'Neill in lane 6. Your top qualifier in the breaststroke, for the 13 and 14s was Josie Stevens from the Storm. She went a 1:11.18 this morning. She's in lane 3, followed closely behind by Holland, 1:11.94 this morning. She's in lane 4. But it's Audrey Bonin in lane 2. Out to the early lead at the 50, 33.91 the split for Bonin. So Bonin with one victory already in the 2IM in the opening B final, looking to add to that. Holland making a move. So it's Bonin and Holland at the wall, and it's Audrey Bonin taking it. 1:13.05. Holland goes second, 1:13.17. Josie Stevens takes third, but Audrey Bonin, she had a B flight victory earlier, now moves into the A flight ranks with her win in the 100 breaststroke. This is the B final for 15 and overs. Emma Ferreira in lane 1, Isabella Bobasea in 2, Izzy Gianetto in 3, Catherine Shen in 4, Ellen Marie Prue in 5, and Kate Arkin in lane 6. Izzy Gianetto, the 16-year-old from Liquid Space, top time this morning, 1:17.51. She's in lane 3. Catherine Shen in lane 4, 17-year-old from Crimson. Setting the pace for 100ths. Ahead of Bobasea in lane 2. So Bobasea in lane 2 came all the way back. She's at the wall, and she will win with the time of 1:15.44. Catherine Shen takes second, 1:16.31. Third place goes to Izzy Gianetto, 1:17.76. We'll move into our heat number 4, the 15 and over A final. Grace Bogosian in lane 1, Emily Kang in 2, Maggie Mahoney in 3, Bella Smith in 4, Emily Richardson in 5, and Lily Jonkis in lane 6. Maggie Mahoney in lane 3 was your top qualifier this morning, a 1:11.02, 17-year-old in lane number 3. And it is Mahoney at the 50, 33.02. She's followed by Emily Kang and Bella Smith. So one to her right, one to her left. Let's watch her turn and pull out here on the far side. Mahoney to the wall first. Good pullout. It doesn't look like Mahoney is going to be caught, although Emily Kang will try. Emily Kang in 2, Mahoney in 3. It will be Mahoney, 1:11.71, so almost a repeat on her time from this morning in prelims. Maggie Mahoney taking first, Emily Kang second, Bella Smith third. So we'll move into heat 1 of the B final for the boys. Aiden Wallace in lane 1, Moritz Gerhard in 2, Matthew Chen in 3, Zach Dauphin in 4, Jonathan Gao in 5, Noah Richardson in lane 6. Matthew Chen had the top qualifying time this morning out of this group, 1:15.32. Tightly grouped up lanes 2 through 5. It was Chen to the wall first. About 0.3 of a second separating lanes 2 through 5 right now. So Chen remains your leader. He's going to have to fight off Dauphin here. So Chen and Dauphin stroke for stroke as they approach the wall. Dauphin looks to have the edge, and it's Chen out touching Dauphin. Chen goes a 1:14.79, Dauphin a 1:14.98. Gerhard takes third with a 1:15.70. We'll move to the 13-14A final. George Lamb in lane 1, Pierce Brausch in lane 2, Damian Figet-Kosarev in lane 3, George Groves in lane 4, Jaden Yang in lane 5, Zachary Prue in lane 6. Prue going for the three-peat here. Going to be tough with Figet-Kosarev and Groves in the mix in lanes 3 and 4. We'll see what Prue can do. So if you're Groves, you just want to hang with Figet-Kosarev through the first 50 or 75. Figet-Kosarev, such a strong breaststroker. Groves was within 0.2 at the 50 turn. Kosarev has moved to about a body length ahead. So Damian Figet-Kosarev in lane 3, the 14-year-old from Gators, went a 1:02.11 this morning. 1:02.08, your winner, Damian Figet-Kosarev. Groves comes in second. Pierce Brausch will take third out of lane 2, but it was Damian Figet-Kosarev, your A flight winner. Alex Lopes in lane 1, William McClelland in 2, Benjamin Lee in 3, Ben Connors in lane 4, Zach Halsey in 5, Preston Dice in lane 6. So Benjamin Lee went a 1:05.63 this morning. Ben Connors went a 1:06.52. They're your top two qualifiers. Lee in lane 3, Connors in lane 4. But it's McClelland and Halsey. Lanes 2 and 5, William McClelland out in a 28.97, so known as a powerful freestyler. Making some moves with his breaststroke, 1:06.69, McClelland's time this morning. So he's first to the wall in lane number 2. Ben Lee making a late push in lane 3. Who's it going to be, Lee or McClelland? And it's McClelland, 1:03.54 to Ben Lee's 1:03.57. So McClelland by 3/100ths. Zach Halsey takes third, 1:05 flat. We'll move on to the A final now. Quentin Miguel in lane 1, Dylan Jewett in 2, William Anon in 3, Max LaRoche in 4, Michael Yang in 5, Grant Dater in 6. Usually this would be a matchup that we'd say Max LaRoche has the advantage in. Except William Anon is in the race. 17-year-old from Gators, the only sub 1 minute swimmer in this morning's prelims. And it is Anon out in a 27.96. LaRoche right behind him at a 28.47. But Anon, the big, powerful 17-year-old from Gators, going to be tough to beat. LaRoche giving it a shot, though. LaRoche is catching up with Anon. They're stroke for stroke, Anon and LaRoche, and it's going to be Max LaRoche touching first. 59.51, so Anon led the whole race till the final 5 yards. It was Max LaRoche, 59.51, taking first. Anon second. Grant Dater will take third. So Max LaRoche with the thrilling comeback in the final 5 yards. He goes a 59.51, so almost a 2-second drop on his morning time. Lane 1, Emily Pelchat. Lane 2, Tatum Lombardi. Lane 3, Lydia Kraft. Lane 4, Kira Wilson. Lane 5, Claire Q. And in lane 6, Sadie Gagnon. So it's Lydia Kraft taking it 30-11. Kara Wilson goes a 30-21. Lombardi coming in third, 33-78. So Lydia Kraft, your winner in the girls 11-12. Back.
Lucas Wang. Is Lucas Wang here? Evan Frechette.
Time waits for no one here. Lucas Wang was late. They were ready to call in the alternate. Lucas Wang in lane 1, Jack Kong in 2, Joseph Gerhard in 3, Jack Reed in 4, David Chen in 5, William Park in lane 6. Gerhard came in with the top time, 31.65 in lane number 3. So it is Joseph Gerhard taking it 31.29. Second place will be Jack Reed. Lucas Wang late to the blocks. He thinks we're swimming a 100. He can. Was Joseph Gerhard. As we move into event number 12, the girls 13 and over 200-yard backstroke.
C1, final. Nina Lane. Is Nina Lane here? Gator North. Nina Lane.
Phoebe Burke. So Phoebe Burke, one of the alternates being called to the blocks, as well as Emma Giardini. It doesn't look like any of them are here. We're going off without them, so we'll have lane 6 open. The girls 13 and over 200 backstroke B final. Charlotte Kaiser in lane 1, Emma Wilcox in lane 2, Victoria Zhang in 3, Jillian Frechette in lane 4, Carolina Kiang in lane 5. Lane 6 is open, as we talked about. So you got to be quick and you got to be ready here during finals. The swimmer in lane 6 was not here. They called 2 alternates. They weren't here. Time waits for no one. And we've moved on. So it's Victoria Zhang in lane 3, followed by Jillian Frechette in lane 4. Zhang came in with a 2:30.92 this morning. Frechette a 2:31.27. So it's Zhang and Frechette. They remain 1 and 2, lanes 3 and 4. Zhang with the yellow cap, green letters. Frechette with the black cap, yellow letters. They had your 2 fastest prelims time this morning out of this heat. Victoria Zhang continues to be in the lead in lane 3, a little over body length ahead of Frechette, as you can see that good angle right there. About a 3-second lead for Zhang. Zhang and Frechette, both 13 years old. Zhang from Gators North, Frechette from Gators Seekonk branch. Not a lot of change in this one. It will be Victoria Zhang taking first, Jillian Frechette taking second. So Zhang goes a 2:29.79, Frechette a 2:32.86. Third place will come from lane 2. That's Emma Wilcox from Liquid Space. She'll go 2:39.27. But Victoria Zhang, your B flight winner. So this one was coming off the heels of one of the best races of the night, in which we saw Max LaRoche win the breaststroke in the last 5 yards over William Anon. We'll move on to our A final here in the 200-yard backstroke for the 13-14 girls. Chloe Song in lane 1, Alexandra Akhmeva in 2, Jocelyn Halsey in 3, Katrin Dupre in 4, Madison Stearns in lane 5, and Jillian Giesler in lane 6. Jocelyn Halsey in lane 3 had your top prelim time this morning, 2:20.30, followed closely by Dupre at 2:20.72. Alexandra Akhmeva will touch first. 32.63, her 50 split. Halsey has now moved into first at the halfway point. 107.43 for Joss, 14-year-old from Gators. Once again, she went a 2:20.30 this morning. So Halsey making it look effortless in the water. It always amazes me how when you look at some of the top backstrokers, they look like they're barely trying. And I mean that as no disrespect at all. She is obviously trying and flying through the water, but she makes it look so easy. I guess I'm just a little envious that I can't do that. Joss Halsey putting the finishing touches on a resounding victory here in the A-Flight final, 2:17.61 for Halsey. Katrin Dupre will take second. Third will go to Madison Stearns. Halsey goes to 2:17.61, an almost 3-second drop on her time from this morning. We'll move into our 15 and over B final. Emily Richardson in 1, Ava Wong in 2, Tegan Jeffers in 3, Ginger Berry in 4, Zoe Davis in 5, and Savannah Lombardi in lane 6. Tegan Jeffers from the Storm, your top qualifier in this heat. 2:11.80 her time this morning. Jeffers and Berry out in front early. About a tenth of a second separating them. Jeffers in 3, Berry in lane 4. It's Ginger Berry from Gators. The 19-year-old should be going into Holy Cross in the fall. It's Berry now who has taken the lead at the halfway point. 102.47, 100 split for Ginger. In lane 4, she's looking to extend that lead on Jeffers. 4-year age difference between the two. Berry 19, Jeffers 15. Jeffers swimming for the Nashua Storm. So she bested Berry this morning by about a second and a half. Berry perhaps using that as a little motivation for tonight's final. In lane 4, so they're coming down the stretch here. Jeffers seems to be making a little bit of a move. Berry may be tiring out slightly. They're at the wall, and it will be Berry, 2:11.08. Edging out Jeffers, 2:11.44, so 3/10, a little over 4/10 actually, separating them. We'll move into the A final. Courtney Bogosian in lane 1, Ainsley Nayland in lane 2, Cambria Jewett in 3, Sonia Mlakar in 4, Olivia Klipfel in lane 5, and Addison Abreu in lane 6. Cambria Jewett clocking the best prelim time this morning, 2:07.36. She's the 15-year-old in lane 3 with the gold cap. Mlakar had the second fastest time, 2:07.68. So you see one thing that is really differentiating Jewett and the top backstrokers is their underwaters off the turn. Take a look at Jewett here in lane 3. Watch her underwater, how far she'll go underwater. Avoiding all of that rough water on top, getting underneath that. But at that 100 turn, it's Sonia Mlakar in lane 4. So the 17-year-old from Gators, she swam a 2:07.68 this morning. Her personal best, I believe, is a 2:03. So Sonia Mlakar, your leader in lane 4. Cambria Jewett running a close second. So they're at the flags, and it will be Sonia Mlakar taking it 2:06.67. Jewett will take second, 2:07.20.
This is T1, 13-14 B file.
Lucas Leonard in lane 1, Cormac Hughes in 2, Dominic Meal in 3, Jackson White in lane 4, Alex Abdalin in lane 5. Lane 6 is open. So early on here, it's Jackson White from Liquid Space. The 14-year-old went a 2:24.72 this morning in prelims. He's followed in lane 3 by Dominic Meal. Looks like Cormac Hughes may be in the 3rd position, lane number 2. So it's White, Meal, and Hughes, 1, 2, and 3, lanes 4, 3, and 2. Jackson White, another one of those backstrokers, doesn't look like he's putting forth a ton of effort, but he moves effortlessly in the water. So Dominic Meal picking up the pace in lane 3. He's going to try and make a move in the final 25. Not sure if he'll be able to catch White. So Meal needed an amazing turn there. He had a good one, wasn't enough though. Jackson White in lane 4 will take it, 2:21.20. Meal will take second. Cormac Hughes will take third out of lane 2. So Jackson White, your winner. We'll now move into our A flight finals.
E2, 13-14 A final.
Ara Parsegian in lane 1, Pierce Brausch in 2, Keith Hartman in 3, Nick Kavik in lane 4, Jack Eady in 5, Breakin Shea in lane 6. Keep an eye on Hartman here in lane 3. Had your top overall time today. This morning, I should say, 2:09.02. Kavik 0.3 behind him this morning, 2:09.32. They're in lanes 3 and 4. Once again, though, it's Kavik out early. Very early on here. Kavik likes to swim from out in front, but he does a great job of also swimming from behind. Kavik splits a 101.50 to Hartman's 103.47. Brausch 104.60, so Kavik, Hartman, Brausch. Not sure Hartman's going to catch Kavik the way Kavik is swimming. We'll see. Hartman came into this race extremely hot, having a great 1,000 last night, a great prelims this morning. As did Kavik. They make the turn for the final 50. The question is going to be, can Hartman hold on to second? So Pierce Brausch making a bit of a move in lane 2. So Hartman maintaining an almost 3-second lead on Brausch. Kavik, Hartman, and Brausch in that order. That's the way to land. Nick Kavik takes it 2:06.32. Hartman at 2:10.05. Brausch will take third, 2:13.12.
Heat 3, 15 and over, B5.
Zach Halsey in lane 1, Max Ginsberg in lane 2, Andrew Dew in lane 3, Garrett Jones in lane 4, Noah Helmer in 5, and Patrick O'Connor in lane 6. Dew came in with the top time in the B-Flight finalists, 2:07.36 this morning, but it's Noah Helmer in lane 5. Out to the early start. So Helmer in 5, Jones in 4. Jones himself had a great swim this morning, the 15-year-old from Gators. 2:08.15 for Jones. Helmer, Jones, and Ginsberg, 1, 2, 3 right now. Noah Helmer, the 17-year-old from the Storm, has led from the start. It's Ginsberg now making a move in lane 2. About 3/4 of a second behind. So Helmer takes it 2:01.62. Ginsberg will take second. Jones third. Noah Helmer from the Storm goes a 2:01.62 to improve on his 2:08 this morning. This will be the A final coming up. John Ziegler in lane 1, Dylan Jewett in 2, Gabe Lee in lane 3, Paul Denega in lane 4, William Anon in 5, Quinton Miguel in lane 6. Jewett, Lee, and Denega, all three clocking a sub 2 minute this morning in prelims. Gabe Lee out to the quick start. He splits a 26-28. It's followed by Denega in lane 4. Lee, the 16-year-old from Gators, went a 152.07 this morning. Out with a crazy pace here, 54.43, his 100 split. 3-second lead on the next closest swimmer, which is Denega in lane 4. So Gabe Lee, another one of those backstrokers who gives the impression like they're barely trying in the water, yet they're moving at a pace most of us could only dream of. The race in this one will be for second. It looks like William Anon has moved into second, so he's in lane 5. But it will be Gabe Lee, 152 flat, improving on his prelim time this morning. Anon in 5 will take second. Dylan Jewett will take third, but it's Gabe Lee, your A-Flight winner in the 15 and over boys 200 back. Oh, and that's a wrap. I didn't even realize that was it for the night. I'm standing here waiting for the next race. So what an exciting night of racing here at Seekonk High School for our second finals of the weekend. We'll be back tomorrow morning for the 13 and over, tomorrow afternoon for the 12 and under, and then back for finals for our last night, which is Sunday, same time around 5:30. We hope you've enjoyed the streaming and hope you can join us tomorrow with more of your friends, family, and everyone else. Alongside Robin Connors, I am Jeremy Abreu. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.